In a small town, in a city with buildings and roads, a group of people that are actually just two people will play video games and come face to face with bats, an atrocity in gaming. These are their stories. Meredith was completely unaware of the game difficulty playing Castlevania The Adventure Rebirth.
I was already terrified. And so nervous. It was his favorite game. I mean, what was I supposed to do? Say no? So I started playing Castlevania The Adventure Rebirth. It's the easiest one, he said. What he didn't tell me is that there was an easy mode. The bats, they just knock you off of shit. Just everywhere. Just falling off of cliffs and just... I had no control. Bats, they just push you off and then you die and then you have to start over and there's nowhere to save. It's just devastated. Bats.
Buck was expecting to leave the war in Nam, but playing Ninja Gaiden, many of his awful memories of war return.
I was in Nam back in 72. Let me tell you something, the war had long been over. Those demons still resided. Years later, after the war, I played this game called Ninja Gaiden, or Gaiden. It was one of those. Anyway, I'm walking through and defeating all the enemies. I take this jump, and out of nowhere comes one of those winged demons, those black-hearted devils. Drove me right into the abyss. Yes, I did. I may have left the war, but the war never left me. The fire still burns in my soul, and it's coming for all of you, I tell ya. I pity anyone, any child who played that game. I may have left the war, but the scars remain.
Blanche was expecting a romantic playdate with her first husband, but what he left her with was a troubling fear of what to do next.
Well, you see, my first husband promised me we were going to play Trials of Mana together. But he decided that I could play it on my own. He didn't tell me about the bats, though. You know, the bats. They divert you. You don't actually fight them. But Larry didn't feel the need to tell me that. Beware the bats.
Kyle was trying to help his friend succeed in a game of House of the Dead, but when the dead fight back, only Kyle will escape alive.
It's fucking bullshit! I've been playing games all my life and I go to the arcade, play a classic, House of the Dead. Should be simple, right? Fucking no! It's a simple railgun shooter. I'm with my buddy. How hard can it be? But we got this boss, the Hangman, and we're up there and there's bats all over the goddamn place. Can't shoot for shit. Always flying so fast. Holy shit! Couldn't do it. These bats are all over the place. And I'm just trying to shoot off reload, trying to help my buddy out, help a pal. And god damn it, they always just blow me to smithereens, kicking my ass. Hangman himself, he's a pain in the ass, because once you shoot him a couple times, there's another swarm at him. Oh my god!
Socky was trying to have a simple game of Pokemon. A nostalgic moment, but the tides turn when he can't get a word in edgewise.
Guess who's back? It's me, Socky. Remember? Okay. Well, anyway, we were playing Pokemon, and those bats are the most annoying thing in the world. They just You enter the cave. You try to go somewhere. Bats everywhere. Annoying! Annoying bats in Pokemon. Goodbye, world.
Eugene was involved in nearly all of the Legend of Zelda games, but his spirits were broken when the bats became a troubling obstacle.
Well, you see, I've been a Zelda fan ever since first it came out in 1989, I do believe. Or maybe it was 88. But anyways, I love Zelda. I love all the games. Even Breath of the Wild is fantastic. We'll see. The first Zelda, though, when I was fighting the keys, the bats were called keys. I remember that much. And they moved in very irregular patterns. And it was very annoying to get a hold of them. But I think the worst was in the 3D games, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, where the camera didn't really show you where the bats were coming from, and they just attack you, man. They'd attack you right out of the camera. Wasn't really fair. Very uncomfortable, very aggravating, very, not pleasant in the slightest. But, I am very grateful that in Breath of the Wild they are not as aggravating because you can view them from all kinds of angles. Thank you for the extra control stick, Nintendo. Can't wait for Breath of the Wild 2. Super excited.
Trish just wanted to express her individuality, but the tides would soon turn dark as she was forced to battle the bats.
We're rolling. Miss, we're rolling.
Huh?
We're rolling.
Oh, my bad. So I was playing this game like Ys, Lacrimosa of Dana or whatever, and I was super excited because it has like a really cute main character, and so I was super stoked that I was able to play it, and like stupid guy can't like kill the bats, so like I had to play as a girl, and I'm like, I don't know, just like really tired of like always having to play as a girl, and it's just like really annoying or whatever, and like the bats aren't even cute. Like they have like weird smashed faces. Like, why play as a bat when you can play as a monkey? Like, I mean, really? Like, it's not even that big of a deal though. Like, so I had to play as a girl, even though the guys are so much cooler. Like, she doesn't even have a cute outfit. Like, really? Not even a cute outfit? Whatever.
Alright, man, we're done here.
Huh?
We're done. You can go home.
Okay.
Thank you.
Little Amanda simply wanted to play the game of her favorite Disney movie, but her fragile childhood would soon turn to tears.
Tell them your name.
My name's Amanda. Hi, this is my crown. This is my crown.
And why are you here?
I'm here because I played Aladdin on the Genesis. Oh, and Nintendo. The Nintendo one too. Okay. This is my teddy. My teddy liked it. But my monkey thought the bats were mean.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It made me really sad. My ducky doesn't like them either.
And what happened?
Because they follow you, and it's really sad. And they push you off stuff. And it just makes the game really hard. And you just don't know why Disney hates kids.
Player 1 has requested to remain anonymous for their protection, as they have not yet fully completed the game, and the internet can tear a person apart for that.
You sure they won't know who I am? Okay. So I got the new Metroid, and Metroid games really aren't known for bats. They have these things called, I believe, like zoomers or beamers or whatever. They usually fly from the ceiling and they pop out, and they'll explode on impact, which is very nerve-wracking. Now, I'm still playing the game, so I haven't beaten it yet, and it's a pretty tough game, but these are definitely a new experience for me. It's exploding bats. Character's worst nightmare, let me tell you that much. Oh yeah.
Has anyone seen Jimbob? He was supposed to be here 20 minutes ago. Oh. Jimbob was always an avid gamer.
Yeah, sorry I'm late. Just had to... What are we talking about again? Oh, yes. See, I've been a gamer my whole life ever since the Nintendo first released in 1988. Let me tell you something. When I first played Mega Man on the NES, Mega Man 2, those damn bats are mobile from all your shots. Every time I'd approach one, I'd have to get so close just to make them active, so I could get them with the metal blade. Yes, sir. And I've been gaming ever since. And those bats are always a pain in my ass. But let me tell you something. There ain't nothing like a Mega Man. Not one of your shots will impact until them sumbitches come alive. Gospel truth. We done?
These are their true stories. Horrifying experiences with the bats in gaming. They hope that in sharing their stories, you may have an easier time facing this atrocity in gaming.